Welcome. So in this video we will discuss about the WhatsApp UPI and NPCI regulations. So NPCI regulation, I have already made a video where I have actually covered that why the 30% cap on the transaction on all type of third party UPIs providers have been put forward by the NPCI. What was the reasoning? I have already covered that in a separate video. In this particular video, we will focus more on the WhatsApp UPI, what it is all about and how it's going to benefit. So let's begin. So recently WhatsApp, a unit of Facebook, so we know that WhatsApp was acquired by Facebook way back in like 3 years back, and now it is a subsidiary of Facebook, has introduced payment services in India following the approval by National Payments Corporation of India. So basically NPCI, the body which is kind of an umbrella organization which takes care of the retail payment in India, has approved the WhatsApp UPI and hence it went ahead and launched the payment services. The NPCI approval also follows another recent direction imposing a cap of 30% of the total volume of transaction proceeded in UPI applicable to all third-party app providers effective from 1st January 2021. So basically from 1st January 2021, all the third-party app provider, for your example Paytm, your Bhim UPI, even your Google Pay, all these would have to stick to the transactional limit of 30%. The idea was more along the line of there is a limited resources, and if this particular volume is exceeded, it will lead to overall collapse of the system. So the better way to go about it is to actually limit the uses when it is still not going overboard. So that was the idea why NPCI decided to put a 30% cap. I have already made a video on it. You can go ahead and check that out. Now what is a UPI? So it is basically a single platform that merges various banking services and features under one umbrella and turns smartphone into a virtual debit card, allowing real-time bank-to-bank payments to be made using a mobile number or virtual payment address, or what we call as UPI ID. There is also a provision to scan code, QR code. So you can also scan QR code, you can put in your mobile number, or you can do the transaction through a virtual UPI ID, which is like at most of the time it will be like at the OK HDFC. Some that kind of UPI ID would have been provided by the your third party app providers. So if you see this particular, for let's take an example of Google Pay. Over there you can add your bank. In fact, you can add multiple bank accounts in the same app, which means that it functions across banks. Then you can go for the real-time transaction. So you can just put the amount over there and it get directly credited into the account of the your beneficiary, whosoever you have added. On the other hand, what used to happen like few years back, there was a prevalence of wallet. But wallet, what it means that your money is specifically like remaining outside of your bank account. But with the advent of UPI, the money remains in your bank account and you are directly like using an over-the-top platform, which is basically providing you easy access to transfer and get the money from your account bank to bank and in real time. So these are the benefits of the UPI. Again, it is very secure. If you look at it, like if you have made any transaction, apart from like providing all the details, you also have to go ahead and give a security pin. So it also go ahead with the two multi-factor authentication, which is more secure as compared to your direct internet banking. So what is the key takeaways with the WhatsApp UPI? So people can now send money on WhatsApp to anyone using a API supported app. India is one of the biggest market for WhatsApp, which first started testing its UPI based payment system in 2018. So basically you have to remember, this is not something they just came up now, but they started the system way back in 2018 and would now compete with the existing players such as Paytm, Google Pay, Amazon Pay, Phone Pay. All these like vendors are already there in the market and the WhatsApp will compete with them. Now the thing with WhatsApp is it has percolated down a lot, at least within the Indian market, that everybody within the family have WhatsApp. So it becomes easier. They anyway already have WhatsApp, so they don't have to go ahead and install a different application and go ahead and learn everything. And it's very user friendly. They just have to add their bank, they just have to click the pay, and in the message chat itself, they could just see that they have sent the money to the another person who they were chatting with. So it is working with 5 leading banks as of now: ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, State Bank of India, and Geo Payments Bank. So if you see over here, it is actually covering most of the major banks which are in transaction in India today. However, a point to remember is that not all users in India would be able to access payment features, because NPCI had mandated expansion of WhatsApp UPI user base in a graded manner. So it's not like it is launched for everybody in India, but it will be going forward, it is in a graded manner. So it will be launched for few customers, then later it will be launched for others, and so on. It will start with maximum of registered user base of 20 million. So as of now, it has been launched for 20 million users. Now let's just quickly look at the UI, like if you are using your WhatsApp and if you are one of the user who have got access to the payment. So this is how the payment will look like when you are clicking on your more attachment kind of a symbol over here, you will be able to see the payment option. And over here, once you go over here, you would ask to add your bank, and once you add your bank and verify the everything, you will be able to send money directly to the within the chat itself. You will be able to send money directly to the user and he would receive it. Simultaneously, you will get the notification of your deduction of money and credit of money on the other side. So this is how this whole function is going to work. So this is going to be beneficial for the people who are not very comfortable with having multiple application in their phone. So for them it comes as a handy option. So I hope you have understood this video. If you find any doubt, or if you find that there is something more you would want to discuss on this topic, feel free to drop a comment. Thank you.